Let me start off by saying that my thoughts and prayers are with the veteran who took his life and his family, and that it should not take the death of a veteran to ultimately have the obligations owed to those who wore the uniform of the United States and served their country to ultimately move people to action. I want to thank Congressman Lobiando for his longtime advocacy in this regard, and we have been fortunate to be a partner with him along this entire process, and will continue to do so. As a matter of fact, I am here today. I have no other events in southern New Jersey, so I drove over 2 hours to come here to support our veterans, to back up Congressman Lobiando, and to make it very clear that this is totally unacceptable, and that what we were told has not been realized when we opened up the clinic 4 years ago. I was here for that moment. It was a moment of great hope. And so I will go back after this event and drive another couple hours, but I want it to be very clear that we're going to do everything that we must do to be supportive of the community and of Congressman Lobiando. When we joined to cut the ribbon at the Northfield community-based outpatient clinic, it took the tremendous effort and dedicated work of our community leaders, veterans and their families, veteran service organizations, and the VA to build the clinic. And I never thought I'd be here under these circumstances. I am disappointed, and quite frankly, I'm angry. Our veterans have been let down, and it is completely unacceptable. The promise of a grateful nation is to provide those who served in the defense of the nation and our freedoms with the health care and the help they need when they come home. That commitment will always and must always be our solemn responsibility to every returning veteran. That is the least that a grateful nation does. Yes, we go march in a Memorial Day parade. And yes, we go to a Veterans Day observance. But the real gratitude of a nation is how we take care of veterans in their health care, in their disabilities, and for those who commit the ultimate sacrifice, how we take care of their family and survivors. That's the ultimate measurement of a grateful nation. Our heroic men and women did not wait to sign up to serve the country, and they should not have to wait to get the benefits and health care they earned when they come home. In my view, it's unconscionable to ask a veteran to travel over 90 miles or wait weeks and weeks for an appointment to achieve much-needed care they have earned. 4 years ago, we had every expectation that the Northfield Clinic would be properly staffed so that our veterans would have access to the primary care and mental health care they needed. That fundamental responsibility was not met. Within a year after the clinic opened its doors, my staff began calling the VA and demanding answers to troubling reports of staffing shortages and reduced hours of operation that made it nearly impossible for some veterans to receive care. Other congressional offices called too. So did clinic staff and the veterans community. And so sadly, it took the recent tragedy on the clinic's very own doorstep for the VA to act. Let me be clear, and I join the congressman in this regard. The nurses and all of the professional staff at Northfield are doing their utmost best. We salute them. We salute them. They're doing their utmost best with the limited resources that they have. Excessive wait times, inexcusable staffing shortages, and the lack of communication with the veterans community, which I hope is going to dramatically change at Northfield, the direct results of a failure of leadership. I join the congressman in saying I have zero confidence in the ability of the Wilmington VA to oversee operations at South Jersey clinics here in Northfield, in Cumberland County, and in Cape May County. Now, having said that, in the last few weeks, the direct and hands-on engagement by the Department of Veterans Affairs, particularly through the leadership of Dr. Michael Edelman, the Vision 4 director, and Janet Murphy, the Deputy Undersecretary for Health for Operations and Management, is encouraging. Their takeover of South Jersey's VA clinics is a step in the right direction. It's obvious that the Northfield Clinic cannot provide proper care without adequate staffing. Our women vets need access to specialized care, and expanding the hours of operation would make it easier for veterans to make appointments. And I'm pleased to see that the VA has pledged to address these issues. But actions, not pledges, will be the basis of my judgment. These are the first steps of rebuilding the trust and the promise we made to our veterans. But our job is not done. Let me close by saying what I said privately to some of the vets. Those who know me know that I can be tenacious and unrelenting. And that's exactly what I intend to be in these circumstances. We have given the benefit of the doubt along the way. We have tried to use goodwill along the way. And now that goodwill has been used up. And now only actions are going to speak in terms of what we believe takes place here. And I am going to speak to my dear friend, Senator Johnny Isakson, who is the senator from Georgia and the chairman of the Senate Veterans Affairs Committee, to further pursue what's happened here and to make sure that we get the type of action that our veterans deserve.